What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more acid trance, slash hard trance. These kind of tracks, I tend to focus on the acid segments a lot, so, for me, some tracks that people might call hard trance, I call acid trance, but it's really the same flavor, really the same ballgame. So, we're listening to another tune from, post-2000 acid trance, or hard trance. I mentioned it before. Someone who's been watching some of the videos, Psy, I think it's like Psy 909. They mentioned that they know some of the people who make this post 2000 acid trance, and they mentioned not only do they know whose tune was it that I reacted to? I'm blanking on it currently. But also I reacted to a couple of different Wragg and Log 1 tunes. We're going to listen to another one here. And he mentioned, they were part of this club, Atmosphere. It was a club night where they played hard trance, and also in the other room you might hear some good acid techno and so on. But they mentioned eventually they started a label to sort of get out releases in the sound that they had been playing at the club, and so that's where these releases came from. What is the name of the other artist that I'm trying to think of? Man, I'll try to remember before the end of this video. But yeah, so this is another tune from the Atmosphere label, which again grew out of the club night. What year did this come out? Do we have a year here? I'll have to look it up, but this is Atmosphere UK number 4. And we're going to listen to a tune they did called Necrosis. So this is Wragg and Log 1, Necrosis, on Atmosphere. I'm going to guess like 09, but I'll have to go check. So give me one moment. Make sure this is the A side. Yes. So here we go. And the year... I was close. Electric, tension synth, rising. I like that little melodic phrase right at the measure change. Now there's just bass line kick drum of doom. I like the hard clap. I like that rattly percussive rhythm. Love that sweeping black fog noise. I don't know if it's technically a drone because I don't think it's steady enough, but it's functionally a drone. Wicked, atmospheric. I did not mean to be dumb and pun humor there, but it just happened. Love that melody, the way it came into the track, and I like its intensity. It has an urgency. Sample. I feel like I should know what it's from. Is it one of the Hellraiser movies? I'm not sure. I love this very dissonant, syncopated breakdown. was the hard and hard trance, right? Like the kick drum, the bass line, both like forceful, very hard. The melody is like wicked, dissonant, angry. The acid work is like frenetic. Basically all excellent in my book. Twist the bass inside out. And now like an intensification of the melodic layer. Black fog, like synth drone sweeps. I do love that. Again, sort of dissonant, upward flare. The bass line is ridiculous. Really stands out there. Awesome. Yep, love that. Really fantastic tune. The tune on the other side is really good as well, but I think it's actually, yeah, it's a remix by Nomad. So yeah, shout out to this label. It's quality. I don't know how many I have. I like at least 2 for sure, because the other one that I reacted to, oh, that is an Ian Cross, Sexy Beast. God damn, see? It took me a while, but I got there. So yeah, the tracks on this label were fantastic, and again, it just begs or not begs, but it makes me wish that I was over there going to these parties, because again, any club night where you could hear like hard trance, acid trance tunes like that, good lord, you know, those are not very common around these parts, even back in the day. There were some great like weeklies. You know, there's one in the LA area. It was called Magic, and you'd hear some good techno and trance at those events, but like, I don't know, you know, whether it's like the older like 90s acid trance or more recent, hearing that like consistently like at, you know, events around these parts, it just doesn't happen. So yeah, it does make me envious a little bit. But yeah, shout out to Wragg Log 1, shout out to the label, and again, shout out to Psy909 for commenting on a couple of the videos where I've reacted to these tracks and just saying, hey, you know, appreciate that someone's taking a look at these tunes. And I agree, like, in the sense that, you know, when I've discovered this later generation of hard trance and acid trance on vinyl, I was like, wait, what? And again, there's a couple labels. I've only like touched on a few of them so far, but yeah, there's more to come for this post-2000 acid trance, because I'm a big fan. And you know, again, like when I discovered it, it was a few years after this stuff had been made, and I was like, wait, what? Like, there's actually people still putting like really hard and like acid-heavy trance like on vinyl? I did not know this. So yeah, it was a very exciting thing for me. So again, shout out to all those involved. Shout out to Psy909 for commenting on the videos. If there's any other tracks that you can see, again, my Mr. Tom Servo Discogs collection, publicly visible. You could go to my acid trance / acid techno folder, but you can keyword search. So, you know, if you're curious if I have this or that atmosphere, like any other tunes in the style, you can just search by artist or, you know, label name in my collection. It will come up whatever I have. So if there's something in there that you'd like to see reacted to, do let me know. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.